piano, read books, and I love to swim. That is Mama. She's really nice. And that is Mommy. She's really funny. And we live here in this house, just me and my mom.
My life now to how I expected when I was younger is night and day. It's nothing what I thought, because when I was younger, I really thought that would I ever really be able to be gay? And then when I was, okay, can I really be out with my family, my friends? Okay, I could do that. For me to have met someone, to be with them for 12 years, to still really be happy, to be faithful, to have a daughter, like an actual family, I would have never ever have thought this would have been my life when I was younger. I have always known I'm gay. I didn't try to hide I was gay. Later on, my mom thought because I had a boyfriend in high school that I was trying to cover it up. But I loved my boyfriend. He was my best friend. You know, we were platonic, never made it past second base, but I always thought it was because I was afraid of getting pregnant. At that moment, I realized I'm different than everybody else. And I didn't want to be that way. I knew that, wow, if my parents found out, they're gonna kill me, and you know, look how society feels about gay people. And then one day my mom overheard me telling a girl I loved her on the phone or something.
And so I sat down and I had a little talk with her, and I asked her, I said, Laura, are you gay? So Laura told me yes, she was, and this was the most heartbreaking thing. And I told her, I said, I'm gonna have to tell your daddy, you know, then too. And she was saying, oh, please don't tell him. And she was in her senior year at this point. That's whenever I found out that late that she was gay.
I don't even think she probably remembers what she said, but it was so hurtful. Like, she hated me and that she would never accept me. You know, I was gonna run away or kill myself or something. Like, to have to face this, and this is with my own family. My mom would not let me live in their house anymore. So I walked to my grandma's house, which she lived close, it was only a mile, which knocked on my grandma's door, and I'm like, Grandma, I gotta tell you something. I'm a lesbian, and Mom just kicked me out of the house. And my grandma she gave me a hug, and she's like, you know, it's not for me, and I don't understand it, but it doesn't make me love you any less. And I was like, really? Like, you love me? And like that I love you was like, just, I can't even describe in words how that felt. Like, I felt so bad for me. I was so ashamed of myself. And then someone really say, I love you, and meant it.
We had a couple of years, we really had some issues because I thought my child was not gonna have a normal life. She wasn't gonna have any children. Everything was gonna be different than what I had planned. And then once I studied more about it and found out more about it, I realized that she couldn't. This was the way that she was born. She couldn't no more love a man the way that I loved a man, because that was just not in her chemistry, in her body. So for her to be her and her to have a normal, happy life, she had to be what she was, and I had to learn to accept that and be happy with that, and today I am happy with that.
I'm proud to say I'm a lesbian. And in my life now, you know, some people say, oh, what do? You're a teacher. Oh, you're a mom. Oh, you're a lesbian. And people always want to put you in this box to label yourself. And I feel like I'm like all these pieces woven like a spider web. And I'm kind of out there, and it's beautiful. And if you look, it can glisten, and it can attract you if you want it to, but it's there. And if you want to walk by and not notice it, and I'm good with that too. Like, I feel like I have molded into a confident person who believes in myself, and I'm proud of who I am. The difference now that my mom has my back, my mom will tell the world, you know, like, hey, my daughter's a lesbian, but she's just as good as anybody else, if not better. You know, it feels great when your mom loves you for who you are. And especially a relationship that had had so much turmoil in it off and on through our years to be at this point that I know she loves me for me. To this day, I think this is why I'm more open and why I'm more who I am, because I was hurt so bad then that there's nothing else in my life that could ever hurt me that much. And I can honestly tell you that Maya will never bring something to me that I will turn my back on her. You know, going through what I had to go through, I will be there for Maya and I will love Maya no matter what.